Hi guys, welcome to Big and Burn Sport Chat and welcome to our live Champions League conference. I mean, unbelievable today. We've got 18 games, 36 teams. Everybody still wants to get in. Only 4 teams are mathematically out of the competition. Listening to Janlo, to David, to Frank, to Franz, to everybody that tried to get hold of me and wanted to come onto the show today. It's just not possible today because I've got so many live stuff coming in today. I'm sorry for that, but when we get into the quarterfinals and we do certain only games, one game, I can put you in there. But I've got no space because I've got everything popping up. I've got live updates all the time. I'm trying to do as much as I can today. So sorry for that, guys. You will. I will not forget you. Don't worry. You will be in there. You will be in there. Our poll today: from which league will the Champions League winner come from? Will it be somebody from the Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, or somebody else? Bark for 20 euros. Woof. I will bark for 20 euros. There you go. Woof, 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 woof. I can bark, man. Listen here, you've got the wrong guy here. I'm known as a capitalist whore. I'll bark for 20 euros, not a problem. So where are my 20 euros? There you go. Listen here, guys, we've got a little bit of time, 12 minutes before the games kick off. Let's have a quick look at the table. There you go. At the moment, these are your top 8 teams. What does it mean if you're in the top 8? If you're in the top 8... thank you, man. Thank you. Let me know what your parlay is. There you go. Guten Abend, Ronnie Rosegarden, fantastic. Arsenal, Bayern, Real, Liverpool, Tottenham, Paris, Newcastle, and Chelsea. If that was the end of tonight, they would be in. They would have a week off in the next round. They wouldn't have to play a double header. Big thing there. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 English teams in there, and it's not City, which is quite amazing. 13 leg. Okay. Look, there could be 6 English teams going through tonight. But that's the top of the table, so they want to go in there. Then the second half of the teams 9 to 16, they would be in the playoffs. They'd have to play an extra home and away game. You got Barcelona there, Sporting, Lisbon, Man City would want to get in there. Atleti, Atalanta, Inter, Juventus, Dortmund. Look, if I look at the first part of the table, and I look at the second part of the table, the only team that is not in the big 5 leagues is Sporting. You got the Italians, the French, the Germans, the English, and the Spanish, and then you got 1 Portuguese in there. Let's have a look at the third part of the table. Galatasaray, Karabakh, Marseille, Leverkusen, Monaco, PSV, Club Athletic Bilbao, and Olympiacos would be in at the moment. So they would all like to stay there. Then not looking good for Naples. Copenhagen, Club Brugge, Bodo Glimt, Benfica, Paphos, Union St-Galois, and Ajax all have a theoretical chance of still getting into the playoffs. The only teams that have been eliminated, and I think the biggest upsets are Frankfurt and Villarreal. They will both definitely not be in the Champions League in a few weeks' time. Are you angry for me? No, I'm never angry with anyone. You look very young, and that's when you take a shave, I am young. I just had a birthday the other day. I turned 24 years old. What do people mean? I'm young. Young at heart. No, I'm never angry with anybody. Sometimes Jan Ray pisses me off, but otherwise I'm good, man. No. So 4 teams. We're not going to talk a lot about Frankfurt, Slavia Prague, Villarreal, and Kalamati tonight. Hi, Lawrence. Because they are out. Let me just show you what we got here. I hope this works tonight. I've got this live. Those are all the games. I hope it works. I've got a browser on there. The minute the goals come in, they should all come up live there. But I've got that on the screen. I've got a fantastic channel here. In Switzerland, we've got this great channel. They've got a conference of all 18 games. So every time there is a goal, I will be doing this. Goal alert, goal alert, goal alert. And I'll tell you who's scoring. At halftime, we'll update the tables. And we'll see who's in and who's out. Look. If you're Arsenal, you can take the night off because you're guaranteed. Arsenal is, I think, the only side, if I got that 100% correct. Let's have a look. Arsenal and Bayern Munich are the only 2 teams that are guaranteed to be in the Champions League top 8 and will not have to play an extra round. Otherwise, everybody else is playing for something. The top 4 teams are guaranteed a second leg home tie when it comes to the last 16. So, big up for them. Hit the like button, guys. Yes, yes. You also went to the barber yesterday. There you go. There you go. Now I got rid of my beard. So I can let it grow again, you know. I'm not a guy that likes to shave every day. It irritates my skin. So I've done it now. I've do it in 6 weeks again, you know. Do it in 6 weeks. I was going to go. Did you guys read about that guy there in England that said he's not shaving his hair or taking a haircut until Manchester United win 5 games in a row or something like that? I was going to do that at the beginning of the year. I said, I'm not shaving and I'm not cutting my hair until Manchester United becomes champions again. My beard might be to the floor and I might have the biggest throw in the world, man. I can't do that. I can't do that. But it's going to be great because we're going to have a lot of goals tonight. It's going to be, you know, bang, 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 bang all the time. Because I think with 18 games, I'm hoping 18 games, on average 2 goals a game, that's 36. I'm hoping we get somewhere around 50 goals tonight, which would be fantastic. Man, we don't play in this. Don't go there. Why you want to hurt me again? We're not in the Champions League, man. Next year, Man U's in the Champions League. We're giving it a break this year. You know? Yeah. We're not mentioning Manchester United today. No. Man U's off limits today for everybody. Don't you worry, man. Don't you worry. Keep those 100% Premier League. What's wrong with the people? 100% if you think... No. I think Bayern got a good chance. You can't count out Real Madrid and Barcelona. I mean, the defending champions are Paris. I'll be honest, I don't see an Italian team winning it this year. I could have changed Serie A for the French Ligue 1. But let me know who you think. Tell me who you think is going to win this year. Put it down there in the chat. Look, I'll go first. I'll do it there. Oh, geez, I've got a lot of people in here at the moment wanting something from me. So let me have a look. There you go. There you go. Put my sound off. I'm going Bundesliga, and I did say I had a funny feeling at the beginning of the year that it was going to be Bayern Munich this year. I thought it was going to be Bayern Munich this year. Just had a funny. I think my tip was, let's get the little black book out there. I had that at the beginning of the year. Let me just have a look quickly. Champions League. Yeah, I had Bayern, and Vern had Liverpool. And I had Bayern against City in the final. So we'll see, you know. Bayern against City, that was my final. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting. Look, you have to worry if you're the teams on this part of the table. Naples, tough game tonight. Naples, the Italian champions will be knocked out. Frankfurt, Ajax is terrible. I don't think Ajax get in there. Let's have a look at the live games quickly. There you go. So Frankfurt, let's start at the top. Paris, Newcastle, big one. City, Galatasaray. Also, Liverpool, it's not going to be easy against Karabakh because Karabakh has been quite well. That Dortmund Inter one, also very, very competitive one. Arsenal, Kalamati, no problems for Arsenal. Benfica, Real Madrid, you never know. Tomorrow morning, I've moved to 12 hours because I'm feeling a little bit better now, but I don't want to do 2-3 hours here and then another long show. I'll do the morning show and then I'll do later in the morning, I'll do the across the pond. And then tomorrow we've got a basketball on the channel as well. Leverkusen, Villarreal. Now, if you look at the tables there, Leverkusen and Villarreal are up, but Leverkusen still need some points. Atleti is not going to be easy against Bodo Glimt. Bodo Glimt is on a high after beating Man City. So, look, what else you got there? Barcelona, Copenhagen. If I had to go quick tips here, I think all 6 English teams will make it through. I don't think that's a problem. But it's going to be bloody interesting to see how this all happens there. It's going to be freaking interesting. So we will see. But keep on liking, subscribing, hitting the the notification button. It's gonna be good. Here they go. First teams walking out there. Surprise, Juventus. Juventus not that good this year either. Little bit of a fall off from the Italian teams this year after they did have a finalist last year. England was 6 teams in there due to, I've got to remind myself, Tottenham beating my Manchester United last year. So, let's see it. On the screen we have Monaco at home tonight. Okay. Is that Monaco? I'm not even sure anymore. There's so many teams in here, I do not know anymore. No, that can't be Monaco. Copenhagen. Can Copenhagen upset Barcelona? That's the big question, you know. We will see. I'm going to have to put the sound a little bit louder. There we go. But I must say this is a very good channel because all 18 games, the minute there's a goal scored, they just switch over to that game and they tell you what the goal is. I hope that my live screen here works. It is from a wafer. So, you know, otherwise I just have to drive down to Gianni Infantino's house. It's only a 3-hour drive for me. Smack him around a little bit and tell him why his homepage didn't work. Because they said that we're going to give the live scores here as the games go. So I don't have to tell you and tip them all in myself. Naples, this is the Naples game. They're just showing the Naples game quickly. Who's Naples got tonight? Oh, it's a big one tonight, isn't it, for Naples? Why have I got Naples on here? Why don't I see Naples? 2, 4, 6. Something's wrong here. I've got something terribly wrong here. Let me check something out here. Okay, so that is Frankfurt, Brugge, Bayern. That's fine. Here I've got to change something. Here we go. Let's go interactive here. There we go. Interactive. We quickly go have a look there. All right. Don't know why. I've got some of the games twice the same crap. There you go. All right. There we go. So I don't need Frankfurt again. There you go. So we've got Paris to Villarreal. I got that. All right. Paris to Villarreal. That's good. And then this is the one I got to change. The second one. There you go. I don't want Dortmund. There you go. Why can't I get that? I don't know why I can't get it correct now. This is not what I wanted. I'll get it running. And sometimes just things don't happen the way you want, huh? So there you go. That's working good for me. All right, is that Man City Parforce? I will see why that is not going the way I want it to go. So let me just quickly switch this one off. There you go. So it's gonna be hectic. I know that. So we got that. That's the first 4. That's at least I got those games there. Let me just make this smaller on the side. It'll always bounce around, don't worry, there you go. So all the games are 0-0 at the moment. No goals so far, I'll let you know that. So, now I've got to see why I can't get that other part of it. There we go. So I got 4 of the games out there, that looks good. Down to Bayern. All right. So Napoli-Chelsea has kicked off, cancelled, there you go. Let's have a look if I can get that now. Back. There you go. Crazy when you want to do stuff. No goals so far, which is good. Let me just quickly do it like that. Just want to see if I can do something here. All right. Okay. Let me have a look. Bayern Munich. Okay. Don't know why it's changing all the time. So we're just waiting. I don't know why it's not working the way I want it to work. Oh, we could have a penalty here in the first one. PSG against Newcastle. Barcolo could be. I don't know if this is going to work the way I want it to work, guys. Oh, I think this is going to be penalty for Newcastle here. So we could have our first. He's going to go look at it. So there could be our first penalty of the night. Let me just put that back there. Goal. Tottenham are up 1-0, as you can see on the screen. Arsenal are up 1-0 already. So yeah, the goals are going in quick, man. Athletic Bilbao has scored 1-0 against Sporting Lisbon, so that one's also in there already. So the goals are coming quick and fast tonight. Quick and freaking fast. So we'll see what that all means for the table at halftime, because it's impossible for me to do that. This is already becoming hectic. You think Arsenal winning the Champions League? We'll see. You never know. I don't know. I don't know. I think if I'm Arsenal, I'm concentrating way more on the league. Way more on the league than worrying about the Champions League. You know, if you take the Champions League, if you can take it in as well, take it. But I'm definitely not worrying about that. I am definitely thinking win the league. You haven't won it for more than 20 years. You should be trying to win the league. I don't know why it's changing all the time. Okay, so it's a penalty to to Paris Saint-Germain, yeah, early going. See what they can do. Dembele to shoot the penalty. I'll tell you what's going to happen there in a sec. There you go. So Dembele about to march up. Yeah, I've had a shave, Davy Navy. There you go. Dembele against Mr. Pope. Let's see what happens there. Dembele marches up against Pope. Pope saves it, baby. What a save by Nick Pope. Good save there. What a break for. Not a good penalty there from. Well, the goalkeeper just got the right angle. So we have a penalty saved already. We have goals coming in left, right, and center. Arsenal up 1-0. Yeah. Copenhagen against Barcelona. Copenhagen have scored. So let me tell you, Copenhagen have scored. Hey Davey, you're lucky you look so good, man. Oh, there's a goal in Brugge as well. Brugge are up against Marseille. 1-0, that is informative. The goals are coming thick and fast tonight. Thick and fast. This is what I love. This is what I love. They should actually have this every week. Have all the games at the same time. It's way better, man. It's way better, especially for guys like me on channels like this. Copenhagen, yeah, one of the nicest places there in the world. You know, you're gonna be eating a lot of hamburgers in the future, I think. No, I didn't say that. You know, people forget it's the what is Copenhagen? It's Denmark. Denmark is 1, 2, 3. I think Denmark's like the 4th biggest country in the world, right? Because you count Greenland. Arsenal to score 10 goals. Fuck, you know, Arsenal not scoring 10 goals, man. You said they were going to beat United. They lost. So, just want to see what else is going on. So, Calamati has just equalized against Arsenal. Oh, Benfica almost scoring against Real Madrid here. Club Brugge up against Marseille. I mean, it's all going on. It is all going on. So, I just want to see why I can't get the results on the second game. What is that, Dortmund? I actually had it nicely set up that I could have. Sorry about this. I had it nicely set up that I had all the games out there, but it's Frankfurt, Dortmund, Paris, Villarreal, Frankfurt, Dortmund, Paris. Okay, let me have a look at this. All right. So I'll try to get the other results in as well. 1 second. Just working on it. There's a lot of things to work on here tonight. Not easy. Not easy. Let's have a look here. I mean, these games all mean a lot tonight. They mean a hell of a lot tonight. People in... Hi there, Sandy Butterfly. Man City not walking past Galatasaray. Beautiful goal, beautiful goal. They're just showing the goal from Copenhagen. So Copenhagen up against Barcelona. You can't say one team's going to be better than the other team. It's all to play for, man. Whoa, is Paris Saint-Germain scoring here? Oh, beautiful goal from Paris Saint-Germain. Doing the Six Nations, yeah. Don't worry, the Six Nations is on our radar. France, Ireland will be the first game. Quickly want to go have a look. I'm going to just quickly go into the Champions League homepage quickly. Maybe I just copy this. This could be better. You never know, man. Sometimes you got to be flexible. You have a site where you can watch all matches like highlights or something. Yeah, Jay, but where are you at, Jay? You got to tell me where you're at. There you go. This is the better page for me. Oh, there we go. Control C. I'm going to try to see if I can get a better one here with all the results. 1 second. That I can put all the results at the same time. We'll see. We'll see. You never know. All right. I'm going to try to do my best here. Okay. We'll see. I'm trying to do my best here. I do not know what's going on. I'm trying to do my best. Trying to get all the games in, but it's not that easy. I'm going to do it differently. I'm just going to do it totally differently. Take that away. Leave that out there. Here we go. I'm just going to tell you what's going on. That's probably the best way of doing it for me today. Tell you all the scores, because if I put them on the screen, it's going to go crazy. This way, I don't have to. I just have to look out there all the time. There you go. So, put it to the side there. That's good. Let me run through all the scores so far. So Atletico up 1-0 against Sporting. Liverpool, Karabakh still 0. Barcelona down to Copenhagen. Monaco, Juventus 0-0. Ajax, Olympiacos 0-0. Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead against Newcastle. Dortmund, Inter still 0-0. Naples, Chelsea 0-0. Frankfurt, Tottenham 0-0. Atletico Madrid against Bordeaux Glimt 0-0. Arsenal, Kalamati 1-1. Leverkusen. Yeah, but the problem is they don't show. I can't crop it. There you go. Then Pafos 0-0. Man City up 1-0 against Galatasaray. There you go. See if I could actually get that. I'm just trying to see something here. Maybe this will work for me. Let's have a look. Maybe this will work. I'm trying my best here. Let's have a look. Browse. Okay. So I'm going to try to see if I can get it through this browser. All right. So let's go. Let's tip the browser. Control V. Let's change the ratio. That's what I got to do. I got to change the ratio, guys. All right. There you go. Then we got to go interactive here. There you go. And then I'm going to have a look what I can do now. Still not what I want. Still not what I want. I'm still not getting what I want, but don't worry. It's a lot of goals going in. I'm going to find it, and then we're going to have them all. Don't worry. Just a lot of different things you got to take care of here. But a lot of goals going in. I'm just trying to get all the fixtures that you guys can get all the scores live. But it's not easy because every... There we go. Let's see if this can help me. I'm going to get there eventually, you know. Can tell you Man City up 1-0, Arsenal 1-1. Okay. Oh, a goal in Monaco. All right. We'll see. Okay, so now I've got to check. Maybe I can get them all in now. This could work for me now. There we go. It still doesn't want to do it the way I want it. What's new? Story of my life. Story of my life. Oh, Haaland, great goal. Still trying to get it going. But the favourites all starting to score. Leverkusen up against Villarreal. Arsenal has scored 2-1 against Calamati. Nah, it's not what I want. It's just not what I want. Right. Okay. See if I can get it somewhere else. I gotta try everywhere. Maybe ESPN gets a better one for me. Is he out the squad? Okay. There's a penalty there. Oh, penalty against Naples coming up. Ah, not a good one. Ah, not good. This could be a penalty against Naples. Naples going to be in a bad situation here. Yeah, baby. How you doing, Matty, man? I'm trying to... let me see if I can do it this way. Let me just see. Maybe I got to be clever. I'm a dumbass. Guys, you got to help me out sometimes. Not always the cleverest bugger on the channel. There you go. Let's quickly go back. I might be able to do something now that we get all the games live on the feed. So Chelsea could take... Who's this? Chelsea. That is Enzo Fernandez to take the penalty. So here we go. Could put Chelsea up here against Naples. Could be interesting. Here we go. Enzo Fernandez. Taking his freaking time here. Oh, he scores. Good score here. All right. Did someone go? I'm just going to try to do it like this. This should be interesting. All right. I'm still trying to do it. I don't know why. I never give up, like you know. I gotta just be patient, that's all. But the big boys seem all to be doing well, except for Barcelona at the moment. Bayern Munich with a red card, but they are 2-0 up. I think this year's Six Nations should be epic as well. I think it should be epic this year as well. So let's tell you, it's gonna. This is starting to piss me off. So. Oh, that was a goal. That was a goal by Liverpool. They went over the line. Ref says over the line. So that was Alexi McAllister. Let's have a look. Yeah, clearly over the line there from Liverpool. Clearly over the line. Now, I like this all at the same time. And you know why? I find it fair because that way, you know how footballers are. They're the cheating scum. Oh, what a strike. I just saw the goal of the day. What? That is from 35 yards out. Oh, and he just takes off with a hammer in the top corner. They're just showing the penalty that Calamati scored. So it's all going on. It's all going on. I just got to find somewhere where I can get all the games at the same time. Oh, Kai Havertz, beautiful goal there for Arsenal. So yeah, it's looking good for some teams. Footballers are cheaters. You can't let them play on different days. The last game of the thing, they're fucking manipulated. I mean, you already have FIFA that are the biggest bunch of cheaters in the planet, and then you want to give the players the opportunity to cheat as well. You must be crazy. You must be crazy. They cheat their way to the top, man. They cheat their way. They cheat where they can. So, gonna run through the scores all of a sudden, all again. Don't worry. But there's goals going in everywhere. I said we get more than 50 goals tonight. So there you go. Let me just open this up. There you go. Cool stuff. Liverpool in front. I can tell you quickly. There you guys. I can tell you Ajax is still 0-0 against Olympiacos. Arsenal 2-1 up. Goals from Gokeretz, Kai Havertz. Monaco, Juventus 0-0. Club Brugge, Sporting 1-1. Atletico Madrid up 1-0 against Bodo Glimt. Barcelona are down 1-0 against Copenhagen. Leverkusen up 1-0 against Villarreal. Benfica, Real Madrid still 0-0. Dortmund, Inter 0-0. Club Brugge up 2-0 against Marseille. Eintracht Frankfurt and Tottenham 0-0. Liverpool up 2-0 against Karabakh. McAllister and Wirtz there. Man City 1-0 up against Galatasaray. Of course it was Erling Haaland. Naples down 1-0 to Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez with the penalty then. Pafos with maybe they're up 1-0 against Slavia Prague. It's 2-0 for Liverpool. Florian Wirtz has just scored. I can tell you the goal of the night so far from Dragomir of Pafos with a 30-yard stunner. Paris Saint-Germain up 1-0 against Newcastle. Bayern Munich are 0-0 against Eindhoven, and Union Saint-Galois and Atalanta still 0-0. So that is kind of what's going on at the moment. Yup, Club Brugge. Yes, you can't count them out. Look, the important thing is, let's have a quick look. Wow. Sorry about the coughing. It is what it is. Let's have a quick look at the table. I'll put that out here. Let's have a look at those tables quickly. So let's have a look. So for Barcelona, they're not going to make the top 8 at the moment. Doesn't look like it because they're down. Arsenal are up. Liverpool are up. Paris is up. Chelsea is up. So that's looking good for them. Let's have a look at the teams near the bottom there. Leverkusen, Marseille, that's dangerous. Marseille losing at the moment. Galatasaray losing at the moment. Let's quickly have a look there. Naples are down at the moment, so they're not going to make it. Copenhagen could get in because they are leading against Barcelona. Brugge are leading. They could be there. Pafos is leading, so they could still get in there. So yeah, it's a lot of interesting games at the moment, and I'll put that out there. Some of the live scores at the moment. Let me just put it out there like that. That's a little bit better. There you go. There you go. Try to keep it up to date. But there's been some surprises tonight. There have been a lot of surprises here. And I just saying they showed me the Monaco Juventus game. And look, I think we get 24 goals by half time. That's my tip, 24 by half time. Let's have a look what happens here. So Monaco with a penalty, with the corner. Monaco need a win. Juventus need a win. You know, all these teams are trying to solidify their spots in this competition. Good header away from Juventus. So at the moment it's quiet. No goals going in at the moment. Let's go look. So they're going back to the Princeton Park here in Paris. Paris still through the goal from Vitinha, still up 1-0 against Newcastle. Newcastle are guaranteed in the top 24, but they'd like to stay in that top 8, wouldn't they? They'd love to stay in the top 8. put it out there. There we go. So yeah, no one wants to play an extra 2 games, you know, unless you need the cash. I mean, look, of course, the lesser countries, but the Premier League teams, the Italians, the Spanish, the Germans, they do not want to play an extra 2 games. So everybody's trying to get that top 8. And only Bayern and Arsenal are guaranteed. They don't even need to win tonight. So, yeah, Newcastle are in the top 8, or were in the top 8 when we started tonight. So let's see. Doing well, Cameron. How are you doing? Hope you're all doing well, man. Geez, when you watch these footballers must have the weakest legs in the world. They just fall over when you brush them lightly. So a little bit of we're waiting for some of the goals to happen now. It's a bit quiet at the moment. There's some surprising results already for me. Surprising that what's his name? Copenhagen leading against Barcelona. Brugge up 2-0 against Marseille. That's a surprise for me. Atletico Madrid Sporting 1-1. Even Calamati scoring against Arsenal. But as of the weekend, we do know Arsenal's defense is not that great, do we? Conceding through it's good when you have no complaints. That's the best, man. No complaints is always the best. There's a goal in Bilbao. Let's see who scored that goal. Oh, and it is 2-1 for Bilbao against Sporting. It will cost Real Madrid a fortune to get. I don't know. Why would Haaland go to Real Madrid? So where's Vinicius going to play? Where's Bellingham going to play? Arsenal on top of it. Yeah. Arsenal's got to be on top, you know. Like I said, and you know why? Because then they can fall a lot deeper. Was a good. Nah, that can't be a foul, ref. If that's a foul, you've got to stop football, man. Beautiful. Let's have a look at our votes. Still 74% of you believing. Come back to England. Okay. Yeah, but where does he want to go? I don't want him at United. I'll be honest with you. I don't want English players at United. Overpaid, overrated, never win anything with English players. That area of the good English players at United is done. There's a goal in. Real Madrid have taken the lead against Benfica. It is Kylian Mbappe. It is his 12th goal in 7 matches. You know, this Champions League format really waters it down because you get to play a lot of shitty teams. So people are like, oh, he scored 12 goals in 7. Yeah, but you're playing against a lot of shitty teams. In this format, Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi would have scored 40. I do like it that the lesser teams get more games against the bigger teams these days. But let's be honest, the competition has been watered down. You know, 36 teams. Chelsea, why not? Vern doesn't like this format. I mean, how is this format supposed to be fair? Because no one plays, you're not in a group, you don't play the same teams. Man City on an attack here. Oh, 2-0 for City. Definitely Roy Keane, best player. The best 3 players that ever played for Man United were all not English. George Best, Northern Ireland. Ryan Giggs, Wales. Roy Keane, Ireland. Oh, we got a goal here in Amsterdam. Let's see who scored in Amsterdam. Looks like Ajax has taken the lead. Good. Ajax, can they still keep their small little hopes alive? Crazy. Is it going to be offside? Just have a check. No, that doesn't look like offside. You guys got to check 600 times these days. Ah, it's offside. They will not count. Yeah, that's a lot of excitement on the final day. Things change, you know, because in the old format, you obviously had 4 teams in a group, and you knew which 2 teams were going to qualify. It's very seldom that it didn't work like, you know, you had in the same group, you had Real Madrid and maybe Dortmund, then you had Olympiacos Piraeus and maybe Kalamati. So you knew Dortmund and Real. In the old system, you kind of knew which 2 teams were going to make it through the Champions League, and the 3rd team still got to play in the Europa League. So that was kind of boring for me. Begara has just scored for Naples, has equaled against Chelsea. Let's have a look. Here it's a stunner. That's his first Champions League goal. Let's have a look what's coming up on the screen. The commentator said it must have been a screamer. Antonio Conte, definitely happy. The Italian champions strike back. Well, the Italian champions have to win, otherwise they're out. Vergara. What is that? I don't know what that is. Don't even know what's a hovel. Oh, nice goal. Oh, beautiful. One of those little pirouettes that he did. Beautiful, beautiful goal. You got to explain to me what a hovel is. Beautiful, beautiful goal from Naples here. So Naples, Chelsea 1-1. You see now, you cheapskate, but you never make a super chat here, but you can buy a car for 800,000 rand. I'm watching that. Well, I'm watching it on here in Switzerland on Blue Sport, but where I get to watch all the games at the same time. It just changes from goal to goal to goal. I don't know if ESPN has got the same feature. I think on Stan TV, if you got that, I think it had, I know what South Africa is doing on Super Sports. I have no idea. So 34 minutes in the books. Once halftime is, we'll go through all the games, all the results. Yeah, look, listen, it's called the Champions League. And 99% of the teams in here are not champions. You know what I mean? I would change the total format of the Champions League. Every cup winner and every winner of the league of every country, that's 2. Oh, Bodo Glimt has just scored against Atletico Madrid. Are they going to get their next scalp? If you want to play in the Champions League, you have to have won a cup. That's just for me. The winner of the Conference League, the winner of the Euro League, the winner of the Champions League, all the national champions, and all the cup winners. There, that's a Champions League. I used to like the very old format. You put them all in there, and if you got knocked out in the first round, you were out. But look, it's all about making money these days. I mean, let's be honest. I can't understand this. You can't call it Champions League for me because not everybody's a champion. Chelsea should be in there because they won the World Club Cup. Fine. Tottenham should be in there because they won the Euro League last year. Fine. Liverpool should be in there. But let's be honest. Man City shouldn't be there. What did they win last year? Or did they win? No. Crystal Palace should be here. Who won the FA Cup last year? Crystal Palace, right? They should be here. I don't need a car key to press my car either. So Benfica has just equalized against Real Madrid. Beautiful. Courtois all over the place. Good cross here. So things are heating up nicely in these games. I want Real Madrid to get knocked out because I really don't like the way they treated Xavi Alonso. Crystal Palace was screwed over by the UEFA. The UEFA is more corrupt than the mafia, man. Let's be honest. So Benfica, Real Madrid 1-1. We got 8 minutes to go to halftime. Plenty of games. Lots of goals. Let's quickly go and have a look at all the results. Okay, so most of the games are around 36 minutes. So Ajax 0-0 against Olympiacos. Arsenal still 2-1 up. Monaco 0-0. Atletico Club Bilbao 2-1 up against Sporting. Atletico Madrid, Bodo Glimt 1-1. Copenhagen still ahead against Barcelona. Bayer Leverkusen 2-0 up against Villarreal. Real Madrid, Benfica 1-1. Dortmund is still 0-0 against Inter. Club Brugge 2-0 against Marseille. Frankfurt, Spurs 0-0. Liverpool 2-0 up against Karabakh. Man City 2-0 up against Galatasaray. Naples and Chelsea 1-1. Pafos up 1-0 against Slavia Prague. Paris Saint-Germain still 1-0 up against Newcastle. Eindhoven Bayern 0-0. And Union St. Galway's Atalanta Bergamo 0-0. Ja, look. So, watching the Paris Saint-Germain Newcastle game here right now. Newcastle, can they get back into it? That's the big question. Do they have a live table here? Let me go. Bookmark. New bookmark. I'll try to see if I can get the live score update here. Tell you what's going on in the games. Yeah, but wow, Jan Ray, West Indies. I could fucking beat the West Indies on my own. They're so shit. That, because you beat a shit team. Come on. West Indies are like the 20th nation. They're behind fucking Nepal and Afghanistan in cricket. The West Indies are worthless. Nothing. Sorry to say it. Don't come with the West Indies. The West Indies are dog shit, man. Me, Matty Dickinson, if we were batting for the Proteas, we'd score 100 runs against the West Indies. Let's just put it in perspective, eh? Put it in perspective. West Indies. 100 years ago, they were a cricket nation. Now they're just a joke of a cricket nation. I mean, they lose to everybody, man. I've still got India or Australia winning the T20. Here we go, Newcastle. This looks good. Nah. Good job here. They're just showing the Leverkusen goal. 2-0 there. Good strike here from Leverkusen. Don't come with me, bloody. I'm just going to quickly go here. Going to put out the Champions League table at the moment. They're not showing it like that, like I want. So Arsenal is up 3-0 now, 3-1. Benfica's doing well here against Real Madrid, giving Real Madrid a lot. I think New Zealand definitely, for me, the top 4 nations are New Zealand, Australia, India, and England. I give the South Africans maybe the 5th best team. That's a rank outsider chance. So the live table at the moment, let me tell you now, but Arsenal, Bayern, Liverpool, Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid, Man City, Tottenham, Chelsea would be the 8 teams in. Marseille, Napoli, Olympiacos, they'd all be falling out. Oof. We'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 English in the top 8. Crazy. Only Newcastle would be in the 11th. Yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, Benfica is trying to destroy Real Madrid here. So, oh, another goal in Naples. What is between Naples and Chelsea? Napoli has scored, and it is my friend Rasmus Højlund, baby. South Africa not in the top 4 of the T20. South Africa's not winning the T20. England's better, Australia's better, India's better, New Zealand's better. I'm telling you now. South Africa got to be careful they get out of the group. Don't underestimate Afghanistan. Rasmus Højlund. I got to make a poll. Which Man United player that's on loan should come back? Is it Højlund, Rashford, Sancho? I mean, we've got all these players that are on loan scoring goals for fun. Yeah, good job there. No. Afghanistan. You people tell me Man United is a joke. We beat City and Arsenal. The Bulls are not winning. I tell you they're winning. I'm telling you South Africa's not winning the T20 World Cup. They're not winning the T20. It's being played in India and in Sri Lanka. And India's in the final. I can tell you that right now. Still no goals with Monaco against Juve. We'll see. Ireland. Well, you talk about rugby now, huh? I can't see the Proteas winning it. I can't. But hey, surprise me. Oh, Prince Albert in the house, say Monaco. I'm going with India. I'm going with India to win it. They are the number 1 T20 nation, so I'm going with India to win it. No. You can't always be unlucky. That's bullshit. When Donald lost it for South Africa, that was stupidity. There's a fine margin between dumb and unlucky. Oh, okay. Well, I don't have that kind of money. But you guys could make a super chat. You're throwing 800,000 here, $1 million for a new bucky, and you don't give Vic all $5,000. The Test Championship. Wow. I won a friendly. I won a friendly. Aussies can't count the Aussies out, can't count the English out. Come on, let's be honest. Look, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens. You can get very unlucky. Because if let's say South Africa loses to New Zealand in the group. I think they got New Zealand in the group, right? Then you have 2 games rained out, so you only have 1 point because of the rain out. You could fall out. I don't care. I don't care about the Test Championship. It's not the World Cup. South Africa are bottlers. They're like Arsenal when it comes to the World Cup. They bottle things. They're like Arsenal. They'll bottle it, man. They always bottle the World Cup. That's just who they are. They'll need 2 runs of 12 overs to go, 3 wickets in hand, and then they'll get bowled out all at once. You know, that's just who they are, mate. So boo-hoo, when was that? 5,000 years ago. Thank you. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's going to be a good game live on this channel next Thursday. Ireland against France. France against Ireland. I think it's going to be very close. I think it's going to be close. Be very close. Newcastle have just equalized against Paris Saint-Germain. It is that guy Hoylet? England to win Six Nations? Maybe. But the French do have the best schedule because they've got Ireland and England at home. Let's remember that. Ah, beautiful goal here from Newcastle. Great goal from Newcastle. Puts him again. I got to get a good drink afterwards at halftime. Want to try to figure out how many goals we've had at halftime. But now I know you've been drinking, Matty. Now I know you are fucking gone. We'll see. No, the Welsh are not winning anything. Let's have a look here. I don't think that's a penalty. Real Madrid are losing their shit here. Now they're starting picking up a lot of cards. I think Chouameni could be sent off. It's going to be a penalty to Benfica. They're going to go up. They could go up 2-1 against Real. I don't drink alcohol, you see. So here we go. Real Madrid in the little spot of bother here, because if they lose, they'll fall out of the top 8. Penalty PSG. Okay, so my channel will jumping. Just going to first watch the Benfica penalty here against Real Madrid, and then we'll start getting into the halftime scores and all that stuff. Oh, 2-1 for Benfica. Yes, because no one likes Real Madrid. I can't stand Real Madrid. Terrible club. I don't like Barcelona much better either, but rather Barca than Bel. The team I always liked in Spain was La Coruña, but they're not good anymore. 2-1 for Benfica. Arsenal 3-1 up. Barcelona still down 1-0 at halftime. I'm going to get into the halftime scores any minute now. This is the last game that's still going on before we get into the halftime scores. I'll try to put them all up on the screen for you. I don't have to copy them in. Okay, so let me try to do that for you guys. It's not going to be easy. I'm going to try to copy all the stuff in quickly. 1 second. So here we go. Let's have a quick look at the games. Here we go. What we got? What is it? 18 games. So that's 6, 6, and 6. Huh? So here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do it like that. Copenhagen. Okay. Leverkusen. 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's a halftime in Lisbon. So let's see if I can get all those. I'll quickly put them up. See if I can give you all the scores on the screen so you can check them out. Just bear with me quickly. There you go. Going to be quick. Try to be as quick as possible with this. Then we give you all the results, all the goal scorers and everything. So here we go. Just put the sound a little bit softer here. There we go. All right. So let's put that over there like that. Ah, there you go. I got to do that quickly. I'll move over a little bit so I can put a little bit bigger for you. There you go. That's the first one. Let's put out the second one. Lots of goals in this game. Just gonna give 1 second. I've almost got all those results out here. Can put them out there for you. There you go. It's quick. This is just a quick and easy one. Here we go. So let me tell you, these are the results at the moment. Here we go. Let's have a look at them together. Let me move over so I'll give you some space. So those are the results. Ajax, Olympiacos still 0-0. Arsenal 3-1 up against Kalamati. Goals from Gokares, Havertz, Martinelli. Jorginho hit a penalty for Kalamati. Monaco, Juventus 0-0. Athletic Club Bilbao 2-1 up against Sporting. Atletico Madrid and Bodo Glimt 1-1. Barcelona are down 1-0 to Copenhagen. Massive surprise there. Leverkusen up 2-0 against Villarreal. Both goals from Tillman. Benfica 2-1 up against Real Madrid. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Mbappe scored first. Then Schneiderup and Pavidis scored 2 for Benfica to take the lead. Dortmund Internazionale 0-0. Club Brugge up 2-0 against Marseille. Big result there for Brugge. Frankfurt against Tottenham is still 0-0. And Leverkusen are up 2-0 against Karabakh, or the Karabakh. Then last but not least, Manchester City up 2-0 against Galatasaray. Haaland and Turkey on the score sheet there. Naples 2-1 up against Chelsea. Vergara and Højlund scoring for Naples. Fernandes with a penalty for Chelsea. Pafos Slavia Prague 1-1. Maybe the best goal of the night from Pafos through Dragomir. 35-meter rocket stunner. Paris against Newcastle 1-1. Eindhoven Bayern 0-0 and Union San Galwas Atalanta 0-0. That is the results. Let me have a look quickly. Yep, I'll leave that out there. Let's have a look at the live table at the moment. Let me tell you at the moment who is in and who is out. Yeah, I do like it. So at the moment, your top 8 teams at the moment who would be through and would not have to play another round would be Arsenal, Bayern, Liverpool, Man City, Real Madrid, Tottenham, Paris, Saint-Germain and Newcastle. Then qualified teams would be for the round of the last, I call them 24 because Atletico, Atlanta, Inter, Chelsea, Barcelona dropping all the way down to 13. Sporting, Juventus, Dortmund, Leverkusen, Athletic Club Bilbao, Naples would be in, Copenhagen would be in, Galatasaray would still be in, Club Brugge would be in, Karabakh would be in and Monaco. Now, big names that are not going to make it as it stands at the moment here at halftime. PSV Eindhoven will be out. Olympique Marseille would be out. Benfica Lisbon would be out. Olympiacos Piraeus would be out. Bodo Glimt would be out. Pafos Union San Galwas. Ajax would be out. Eintracht Frankfurt would be out. Slavia Prague, Villarreal and Karat Almaty would be out as we stand at the moment. Damn, I'm good at rattling this shit down here. And I don't even want to blow my own horn. There you go. So that is our halftime. Lot of goals. I actually wanted to count how many goals we had at halftime. So let me quickly do that. Vic, do you have the flu? Sounds like you're suffering from, my friend. Here you go. There you go. Better. Look, you can see it there. Rosy, red nose. I've been sick the whole week, man. Uni Antonio retired after having a heart attack. Okay. You see, that's the problem. I don't have heart attacks. I give heart attacks. Let's have a look. I said 24 goals by halftime. I said 50 by the end. Let's see what we've got. We've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11, 13, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 28 goals. So 28 goals at halftime. which is good. If we get another 28 goals in the second half, it would be nice. Got a few nil-nils out there as well. So let's have a look. Massive blow for France. France have got enough players, man. I don't want to... France, England, New Zealand, South Africa. I don't want to hear anything about injuries. You can't tell me all the time we have 50, 60 players at the Springboks, or the French talk about they're having a 50-man squad, and then one guy falls out and we have injury problems. No. In sports, no one gives a shit about injury problems. I did that ginger lemon monstrosity, but now I'm going to go for a quick drink. I got to get a fresh drink, and then I'll be back for the second half. I don't even have my "Be Back Soon" sign out there. I got to get that quickly. Let me quickly. I get the "Be Back Soon." I didn't pick that one up today because I've been so busy. Here we go. Sports. Where are my props? There you go. I'll see it straight away. There you go. There you go. Be back soon. There you go. Be back soon, guys. So back again, guys. Thanks for that. So we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen in the second half. It's going to be bloody interesting. Because you do, I mean, a lot of teams do not want to play those extra 2 games, especially the big ones. So you move that over. We move that over. Check that out quickly. If you got any questions, anything, let me know. And we'll see. I'll try to answer as much as I can. So they're just showing some of the highlights from the first half. Look, second half has started for some games. Okay. So Union St. and Atalanta are into the second half already. Atalanta Bergamo still have a theoretical chance. They got to do something. But it's crazy. 36 teams in action all at once. I love this, man. I love this. This is actually the best part about it. Oh man, that's terrible, man. That is terrible. Hey, listen, my condolences to the family, Itoji. That is terrible, man. I dread that day, my friend. I dread that day. I've actually been very blessed with having my parents who had me so young. They're all around, and yeah. Oh, Tottenham have just scored against Frankfurt. Good goal here for Tottenham. Puts them in a good position. Just pouring myself a nice drink. Put my drink away. Last week I dropped my Coke all over this bloody keyboard. So Bambi Aki banned from Ireland after being rude to Leinster. Okay, all right. So lots of things. So lots for me and Vern to talk about tomorrow afternoon in the DEFCON rugby show. All right. I'll remember all those things, don't forget. So that was Kola Muani scoring for Tottenham. He's obviously been lent out from Paris Saint-Germain. So Paris Saint-Germain and Newcastle are back on. Oh, that's not a foul, son. There's a few, especially the Spanish teams, have got to pick it up here. Real Madrid behind, Barcelona behind, Atletico Madrid not winning. You know, Luis Enrique, he'll be leaving Paris Saint-Germain, I think, at the end of the year. I can't see him staying. I mean, a lot of good coaches on the market at the end of the year. You got Xavi Alonso's out there, Ruben Amorim's out there. I think Luis Enrique will be on the market. Lots of rumors about Jurgen Klopp going to Real Madrid. We'll see. Why would anybody in their right mind go to Real Madrid? You just get fired there. It doesn't matter what you do, man. So no, was he banned for the whole Six Nations or something like that? Chelsea, even if Chelsea don't win, they can't get knocked out of the group stage. They can't get knocked out of it. They just don't make the top 8. If I got that in my head correctly, let's have a look. Chelsea, oh, what is it now? Chelsea are down, but Chelsea have, where's Chelsea? Chelsea have 13 points at the moment. So they can't get knocked out. Chelsea are in. Okay, so he must have said something quite bad, huh? And why was he rude to Leinster? What was the whole thing there? If you had any background news. Connacht against Leinster game, okay. But what did he say? Leinster crap? Or what did he say? I don't know. Well, if you swore the ref, then it's good. Good player from Paris Saint-Germain. That was Anthony Alanga. Oh, I got to write that down. I wanted to remember that to make that poll. Which United player should come back that is on loan? Okay, because we've got a few players out on loan. There you go. Chelsea's a real cup team, you know that? Even if they don't win this. You know, they won that Club World Cup. I can see them winning the Champions League as well. It's just the kind of team that they are. I also got them in the top 5 of the Premier League, funnily enough. I had them winning it, but I don't think that's going to happen anymore. But I just see Chelsea as, they've got a lot of young talent there. So we'll see what happens. Sorry about that. Just want to see if I can, let me put the sound up a little bit here. Look, I can see Chelsea still equalizing here at the end of the game. Juventus Monaco, still 0-0. The poor Prince Albert there of Monaco, he's sitting in the stands. It must be cold there in Monte Carlo. I've been to that stadium. It's a beautiful stadium. Nicely on the top of the hill. They're looking over the Mediterranean Ocean. But yeah, not the greatest, how do you say, game so far. The Super Cup always used to be played in Monaco many years ago. Now they move it around, but it always used to be in Monaco. I guess the Prince just paid more than everybody. Yeah, no, but they get banned, you know. No, but that, hey, Paddy, you know, the big bans are there for the South African players. So, talking about the South African players, Eben is back. Only this weekend that he's not playing, and then he's back again. Huh? It's his last game that he's suspended. So Eben is going to be back from Monday. On Monday, Eben is back. But a lot of injuries to some South African players there. Peter Steph de Toy being operated, Luke de Jager, Faf de Klerk. But I don't think Faf de Klerk and Luke de Jager are really needed. Peter Steph, yes. So the second half has started slow with the goals. So still at the moment, we've got Arsenal, Bayern, Liverpool, Tottenham, City, Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain and Newcastle in the top 8. Will that change down the line? Let's have a look at any other scores. Nothing happening at the moment. All still quiet. I'm really surprised. The German team's not doing so well tonight. Bayern 0-0. Dortmund 0-0. The only German team doing well is Leverkusen. But they need to do well because if they don't win, they will get knocked out, I think. Yeah, could be. If Leverkusen don't win, they get knocked out. Oh, Barcelona has just equalized here. Barcelona has just equalized against Copenhagen, which changes the whole top 8 again. Guys, you've got to have that live score up, that live top 8. That changes a lot now. We got a goal in Amsterdam. What happened there? No, Benfica, Real Madrid. Benfica on the attack again. But here we go. The Ajax has just scored, I think. No? Ooh, nice. Oh, no. It is Ajax conceding a goal here. Good work here. So Olympiacos is leading against Ajax. Okay. I'm used to Olympiacos Piraeus being very good in basketball, but not in football. So, good stuff here from Olympiacos Piraeus. So 1-0 to Olympiacos Piraeus against Ajax. Surprise, surprise, surprise. That makes a big difference for Olympiacos because that win gives them 3 points. So let's see, Ajax have got to do something now, otherwise they're going to go out. But they've had a terrible season, Ajax. They've been terrible in the Dutch league. They've just been terrible everywhere. So, doesn't look like Ajax is going to make the top 24. Can't see that happening right now. Ajax, even if they win, they're not going to make the top 24. There you go. Jumping straight to the Bilbao Sporting game. Oh, these footballers are such actors, eh? A little hand here and it's like you just died. Jeez. And then they all stand around the ref and they all complain. Fucking hell. I mean, he goes down like he's been shot. I don't know. But I tell you, I went to go watch an under 13 game of my under 14 game of my nephew. They're exactly the same already. They get touched on their chest, they hold their face. It's unbelievable. Here we go. So come on, let's start having some goals here in the second half. Oh, Mo Salah with a beautiful free kick for Liverpool, putting Liverpool up 3-0 against Karabakh. Good strike by Mo Salah. So we're going to Paphos against Slavia. Paphos on the attack here. Nice cross in. Nice headers again. Oh, 2-1 to Paphos. Beautiful strike by the Greek team. Wonderful, wonderful. So the goals are starting to come. Naples against Chelsea, still 2-1 for Naples. Naples have to win. Let's see what can Chelsea do something? I don't think all 6 English teams can get into the top 8, but I can tell, nah. Oh, João Pedro, bad ball control there from João Pedro. Not good at all. Bring on Garnacho. There you go. Ronnie, like your background. Cool, huh? It's the Champions League background, baby. It's the Champions League background. But you guys, I have the same background in the morning shows. If I go to the morning show quickly, there you go. And I take it. I also have a blue background in the morning show, but you don't like it as much as you like this one, obviously, huh? Now I've got to find where I was. There you go. Yeah, I'm trying to work on the backgrounds. It's the blue, it makes my eyes look good, man. Antonio Conte shouting at his players. Jose Mourinho needs to win. But his Benfica is doing well against Real Madrid at the moment. What does that mean in the table? Benfica would be where they are now. Benfica. Where the hell? Oh, Benfica, even with a win, they're not in. No, they need some help here. They need some of the teams that are winning or stuff like that to drop points. Yeah. They need Olympiacos or Naples or Athletic Bilbao to drop points. Yeah. Oof, Benfica is dominating Real Madrid. Look, I'm going to have a look. Where's Real Madrid? Real Madrid. Real Madrid dropping to 7th at the moment in the table. Atletico Bilbao take 2 points. They could go above Real Madrid. Barcelona could go above Real Madrid. Atalanta could go above Real Madrid. Paris Saint-Germain could go above Real Madrid. Not looking good for Real. Another goal in Madrid. But Bodo Glimt is leading against Atletico Madrid. I'm telling you, I like this Bodo Glimt team, man. It's going to become my second team after Manchester United. I like this Bodo Glimt. I like a good underdog. And all the Spanish guys are complaining, always complaining. How about playing some better football, man? Beautiful, beautiful goal here. Well done. Oh, a goal in Lisbon? What does that mean for us, guys? Let's have a look. Oh, what a goal. A real, what we will call we call that a scrappy cocoa goal, man. Benfica 3-1 up against Real Madrid. Like I said, it wasn't Xavi Alonso. It was those fucking diva players. The Mbappes and the Bellinghams and the Vinicius Juniors. They all think the sun shines out of their arse. Mbappe, you've never won the Champions League. So, Paris Saint-Germain won when you left. Just remember that. Just remember that. Courtois beaten again. So Real Madrid will not fall out of the top 24, but they're not making the top 8 with that result. Both Madrid teams are down today. It's not a Madrid night tonight. Bodo Glimt is 2-1 up. They've checked over the VAR's given it to them. Yes, Bodo Glimt, baby. Nothing like a good underdog, man. Oh, another goal in Naples. Is it Napoli 3-1? It's 2-2 for Chelsea. Ooh, this means now Naples falls out of the top 24. This is a big blow. This is a massive blow. Naples has just fallen out. Oof, 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 oof. Oh, This is gonna be crazy. The last half an hour, this is gonna be unbelievable. Because I see teams moving around all the time. What a strike by João Pedro. Great stuff there from João Pedro. Beautiful strike. Chelsea 2-2. Unbelievable. So we're going to get a few goals coming now. I see it's picking up. It's picking up nicely. Did I press something now? Oh, no. There you go. So here we go. 2-2 Naples, Chelsea. Naples is now officially out of the Champions League. They haven't updated it on the thing here. I'm going to quickly update it, see if they... We'll see what happens. So that's crazy, baby. Nah, that's not offside. That's a goal. That's definitely a goal there. Who's that? Against Atletico Bilbao, huh? Ooh, nice goal. So it is Sporting 2, Atletico Bilbao 2. Good stuff here, man. Table is changing all the time, guys. There are some teams that are now, they still haven't put that Naples one out there. Now they have. So Naples is now officially out. Bodo Glimt is in. Oof. Marseille is out. Benfica is out. because of goal difference at the moment. Benfica can score a goal, they get in. Karabakh, they're going to be in without even having to win a game. Monaco cannot afford to concede a goal against Juventus. Galatasaray, Club Brugge looking safe. So Barcelona looks like they've scored a goal here, 2-1 up. Oh, what a lucky one from Barcelona. So Barcelona all the way up to 5th in the table now. The PSV against Bayern game. Bayern. I mean, we know Bayern don't have to do anything. They're in the top 4 in any case. So I think Bayern, look there, Bayern takes the lead. Is that Musiala that just scored? Yeah, it is. Musiala just came back a few days ago and he's on the score sheet. Leverkusen taking care of Villarreal here 2-0. Newcastle with a lot of changes now. They're bringing on Anthony Gordon and Harvey Barnes. So Newcastle are going for it now. I mean, they've got nothing to lose. They're either in the top 8 or they're in the top 24, so it's not a problem for them. Obviously, they'd love to be in the top top 8, sorry. So, yeah. So let's have a look at that live table again. Let me tell you what's going on there. I think, can I copy this table? No. I'm going to try to copy the table in here quickly. See if I can copy it in. Okay, let's want to have a look if it does work for me. All right, this could work. This could work, guys. This could actually work for me now. Okay. Trying to see if I can quickly change it here. Okay, so let's have a look quickly. We'll see. Maybe I can do something for you guys here. I'm only going to put the top 12 out here for the moment. I don't know why it's going to be like that, but this is the top 12 as it is live. So let me put that out there for you guys. There you go. That's the top 12 at the moment live. So it's Arsenal, Bayern, Liverpool, Tottenham, Barcelona, Man City, Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, Newcastle, Chelsea, Sporting and Atalanta. So that can change a little bit. If Newcastle score against Paris Saint-Germain, they could actually move in there. Chelsea, if they score, they could go ahead of Real Madrid. So we could have all 6 English teams in there. Liverpool will be in, Arsenal will be in, Spurs look to be in, Man City look to be in. So looking good for the English teams at the moment. Looking very good for the English teams. Not looking good for Naples at the moment. They definitely have to come back with a goal. So let's see what they can do there. But that's the live table at the moment right next to me. Maybe I should put a white background on the back there. Let me see if I think that could help you guys out a little bit. But no, maybe I can make it a little bit bigger. Make it a little bit bigger. There you go. There we go. We'll put it like that. We don't need this shit on the side. That's what I don't need. There you go. We'll take that away. And then I can open that up a little bit like that. There you go. So there you go. That's not what I wanted to do, but as it is what it is. I'm trying to So it's 1-1 there with Ajax. Let me just quickly put this out there. There you go. That's the top 12 at the moment. It's going to move that over like there you go. That's the top 12. So looking not too bad at the moment there for the English teams. Got to put it out there. So penalty there for Ajax. So they 1-1. What does that mean to the table at the moment? At the bottom. Look, all of the top 6 teams in the table are all winning. Only Real Madrid, but Real Madrid have bounced back. They've scored the 3-2 now. So is there something still coming from them in the last, what are we down to the last 20 minutes of all these games? So let me see there. Just want to have a quick look quickly if it works better for you guys if I take the background away. Does that look better for the you see the table better like that with the background gone, huh? All right, so that's the table at the moment. I will put the table every now and then in there, don't worry. So that is the live table. The minute there's a goal, I'll tell you and we'll put it in there. So Real Madrid 3-2, but the refs are checking something. No, they're not. It is the 3-2 to Real to Benfica. So Real have pulled one back. How the hell can Benfica play this well and not be going through? Because at the moment, Benfica are not going through. Benfica need a little bit of help. Are they going through Benfica? Let's have a look. The table's changing all the time. Benfica are now in. So, Benfica are now in. Something must have changed. Who else dropped out? Bilbao dropped out because they got the equalizer. Okay, all right. Barcelona up 3-1 against Copenhagen all of a sudden. So if Newcastle and Chelsea can get any goals here in their game, then they are going to knock Real Madrid out of the top 8. Inter can score against Dortmund. They could get into the top 8. So lots to play for still. Yeah, Liverpool doing well there with their 5 goals, but was to be expected. Let's be honest, was to be expected. Huh? It's not like Liverpool have set the world alone. And they needed it after that weekend loss. So 25 minutes to go in all the games, and it's hotting up, guys. It is really hotting up. I'm just going to check the poll again. Portuguese team's not doing too bad tonight either. No, that's offside. That's offside, son. Only 6% of you believe that a German team is going to win the Champions League. Well, you got to bet on Bayern then, I guess. I don't think you can see Dortmund. So, 18 minutes to go in all games, and let's see. Where do we get a goal? Union St. Galois is taking the lead against Atalanta Bergamo. Italian team's also not doing so great this evening. What is wrong with Italy, man? Did they not have a good plate of pasta before the game? That's the question. Don't forget on the weekend. Hey, listen here, what's coming up on the weekend? Right, Barcelona with a penalty, that's the 3-1. Check that. On the weekend, we've got Sevens Rugby from Singapore. We've got URC games. We've got all the Lions, the Bulls, the Sharks, the Stormers. We've got the Warriors against Munster. We've got Man United against Fulham. We've got EuroLeague basketball. We've got Across the Pond tomorrow morning. We've got the DEFCON Rugby show tomorrow afternoon. We've got the daily sports update shows every day, 7 o'clock Central European time. 365 days a year. There you go. So yeah. Looking good. I tell you now, this last 10 minutes, we still got 17 to go, but the last 10 minutes are going to be freaking hectic, man. Let me quickly go through all the results quickly. Just want to make sure there's no goal here. Here we go. So let's go and tell you what the results are so far. Ajax are down one. Like, was that goal choked off? No, it can't be. I'm going to reload the page. So if Newcastle could still get a winner here, that'd be great. I always root a little bit for Newcastle. Good play here from Newcastle. Okay, Ajax Olympiacos 1-1. Arsenal up 3-1 against Kalamati. Monaco Juventus still no goals in that one. Athletic Club Bilbao Sporting Lisbon 2-2. Athletic Madrid down 2-1 to Bodo Glimt. Barcelona 3-1 up against Copenhagen. Leverkusen up 3-0 against Villarreal. Benfica up 3-2 against Real Madrid. Dortmund Inter 0-0. Club Brugge 2-0 against Marseille. Frankfurt down 1-0 against Tottenham. Liverpool 5-0 up against Karabakh. Manchester City 2-0 up against Galatasaray. Naples and Chelsea are 2-2, sorry. Pafos up 2-1 against Slavia Prague. Saint-Germain and Newcastle 1-1. Eindhoven down 1-0 to Bayern. Union St. Gallen was 1-0 up against Atalanta Bergamo. I do like Tonali from bloody Newcastle. Man United always talking about we need a midfielder. That's one we should be getting, Tonali, man. The man's fantastic. So Voltemada will be changed here from and Vista will be coming on. So let's see what can Newcastle do in the dying stages here. 15 minutes to go. It's one of the few 0-0 games, Monaco, Turin, and Dortmund, Inter. So, yeah. I didn't think this would be 0-0. But Juventus not very good this year. They've started to play better in the Italian league, we know that. But I'll be honest, I really can't see an Italian team winning it this year. I can't see Real Madrid winning it this year. From Germany, I see Bayern. I still see Paris Saint-Germain in there. From England, Arsenal, obviously. Can't count Liverpool out. Chelsea or Man City. I can't see Spurs or Newcastle winning it. In Spain, Real, I think Barcelona's got the best chance. And then from the other countries, I can't see anybody winning it. So, can Juventus do something here now? That's a bad pass from. That's a foul. That's Vlahovic. The foul gets a yellow card for that. You can always ask a question. Never have to ask me. Just ask it. If it's a shit question, I won't answer it. But I do answer all questions. Don't you worry. Oh, that's Ildiz with the foul there. All right. So we're just waiting for the next games to give us the. Let me quickly put out that live table again. That is the top. That is the top 12 at the moment. So the top 8 are going to have a bye week in the first round of the playoffs. So Man City, Tottenham, Liverpool and Arsenal, 4 English teams. Unbelievable. Newcastle, Chelsea still can get in there. Real Madrid could still drop out. Sporting could get in there if they get a point. Inter could get in there if they win their game. So yeah, lots to play for. Lots to play for. Does anybody know where João Felix is playing at the moment? Just I gotta look. I was wondering the other game. What a João Felix. Current team Al Nassr. Fucking hell, 26 years old. Was supposed to be the superstar. Nizer. How do Liverpool have 5 points? Liverpool don't have 5 points. Liverpool have 18 points. Oh, this could be big. Bilbao. Sporting Bilbao. Who's the penalty against? So, if this is against Bilbao, they're going to go out. If this is against... It looks like it's against Bilbao. Yeah. Oh, this is big, baby. This could be Sporting going straight into the next round. Oh... It's got to be a penalty, ref. You don't really have to look at the clock. What? The screen. Liverpool, yeah, they scored a lot of goals today. Oh, come. So I'll update you the minute that they update me. We've got 10 minutes to go, guys, in most of the games. And just want to see that penalty, man. Another goal in Brugge coming up as well. So let's see who scores there. There's a penalty coming up in the Sporting game against Athletic Bilbao. Can't see there not being a... Gotta be a penalty. Gotta be a penalty. You're shitting me. You are shitting me that is not a penalty. Fucking hell, hey. Oh, that's not good. Sporting would have needed that win. Oh, that goal. Oh, my nose. Oh, my nose is like so crusty from being sick the last few days. Brugge up 3-0 against Marseille. Big win for Brugge. So they are into the next round. Marseille are going home. Oof, they're still in there, Marseille, on the 24th spot. So let's see what they can do. Let's have a look at the top of the table again. Ah, it's still all tight there. It is all tight there. So we're going to have a look. I can tell you now, if Chelsea and Newcastle can score a goal, that would be massive. Because Inter have scored. That has knocked Paris Saint-Germain out of the top 8. Which makes them again dangerous like last year. Yeah, guys. I'll leave it out there. It'll change all the time. There we go. So Juventus not doing well today. Not at all. Let me have a look. I'm just going to quickly go look at the whole table. Where is Juventus in the table? Now they're comfortably there in 13th. That shouldn't be a problem for them. Atalanta will be through. Leverkusen will be through. Dortmund should be through. Yeah, Dortmund should be through. Chelsea up 3-2. That changes the table dramatically. That puts Naples out of it, baby. That puts Naples out of it, definitely. Naples are going home. The Italian champions are going to be out of the Champions League. Yeah, look, it's not looking good for Naples. It's not looking good for Naples. Rasmus, come back to United. We could use a striker right now. I'm telling you, not good. So let's have a look. The next games. It's so many games going on. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So Chelsea are in the top 8 now. So let's have a look at that. I don't know if they've updated it here. So Chelsea will be in the top 8. Inter will drop out now. Oh. Paris Saint-Germain out. Oh, if Newcastle, Paris Saint-Germain can score, Real will be out of the top 8. It's crazy. It is crazy. That puts 5 English teams in the top 8. Unbelievable. Total, you know the pundits are going to blow sugar up their arse tomorrow. Lukaku's on the field now for Naples. Inter, they're just showing the... Oh, what a free kick by Inter. Beautiful goal against against Borussia Dortmund. What a beautiful goal from Inter. Oh, the goalkeeper can do nothing there. It's beautifully over the wall. Di Marco, what? The goalkeeper can do nothing. The wall just doesn't jump high enough. Oh, PSV Eindhoven have just equalized against Bayern Munich. Boo! Crazy. Lot of goals tonight. I said we're going to have 50. Oh, Tottenham are going to score their second goal here. Oh, Solanke goes through on his own. Puts it away. 2-0 for Spurs. So Spurs are taking care of business as well. The English teams are all taking care of business. So you've got Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea and Man City all in the top 8. And Tottenham will have a home. Oh, Harry Kane just scored for Bayern. I'm doing well. How's your mom doing, man? How is your mom doing? That's what I'm asking. How is your mom doing? Beautiful goal by Harry Kane. So Barcelona up 4-1. Marcus Rashford with a beautiful goal. Free kick goal. That's another 10 million on his transfer fee. Well done, Marcus. Keep it up. I think the exciting game is that Paris Saint-Germain against Newcastle game. Whoever scores there is going to make a big difference to the Champions League. I'm telling you now. Here we go. Real Madrid on the attack against Benfica. Good defense from Benfica. That's fantastic, Mo. Love to hear that. That's what we want to hear. Your mom doing better, everybody doing better. That's exactly what we want. Everybody healthy. So a quick look here. Just want a quick look at the bottom of the table. So let me just see. So Benfica would be out, Athletic Club Bilbao would be out, Eindhoven, Naples, Ajax, Frankfurt, Villarreal, big names out already. Crazy. Ready for next Thursday, okay. So yeah. If Sporting, Newcastle or Paris Saint-Germain can score a goal, or even Juventus, they will all overtake Real Madrid. So there's a lot to play for. A lot to play for. Real Madrid have got a lot to play for here. I'm telling you now. And it's getting hot in here. Let me open this up quickly because I can feel. That's why I knew it was a good idea not to do the other show as well tonight. Yeah, it's still exciting game. I got it all yet. But I hope Newcastle can score. Corner here for Benfica. Havik, sorry, been busy as naked as. I'm asking you, what are you asking me? I reckon Ireland would score 52. I don't know about that. You are asking me. Ready for next Thursday? Yeah. Six Nations next Thursday. Ready. So she's doing much better. Ready for next Thursday. Yep. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So a lot of games that can change a lot of things in the last few seconds of this. Can tell you that now. Some games have got 3-4 minutes to go. Some have got a little bit more. But we'll see. We will see. We will see what happens. There's a lot of teams score a goal and you're in, score a goal, you're out, you concede a goal, you're out. Real Madrid could drop out the top 8. So we'll see. We'll see. Naples against Chelsea. Chelsea up 3-2 with about 1.5 minutes to go. I'm going to listen to the sports bar later tonight. That should be good. Let me just plug my phone in so that I can jump Pedro on the floor. Let me go with the nasal spray again. You got to do that as well. Oh, telling you. Oh, does the wonders, doesn't it? There you go. You got it. Telling you. Can't wait for my nose to be back together again. That's also a reason I shave, you know. Always sneezing and nosing and clean your nose. And you got to clean your beard. No, you just shave it off. It's much better. It's been a while, Naked Wayne. Yeah, what's happened, man? New Zealand looking for a new coach. I sent my CV, but they don't want me to coach the All Blacks. Andy Farrell, yeah. I put in my CV to coach New Zealand, but they said no, they don't want anybody competent. They want an idiot. Oh, another goal by Pafos. Pafos, I like this team. I like these underdogs. So Slavia Prague getting hammered here by Pafos. Beautiful. Pafos 3-1 up. Red card to Slavia. And again, they're on the attack here. Pafos. You're going to shoot from there. You're killing. No. It's about to say. You put your CV into now that they want a sheepshagger, man. They don't want good people. They don't want half Australian, half Englishman. They want an New Zealander. I think a lot of New Zealand rugby coaches say, look, I'll take it after the World Cup in a 4-year cycle, but not now. That's just what I feel. But we'll see. We'll talk about it tomorrow at the DEFCON Rugby Show, 5 o'clock Central European Time. That's like 5 o'clock in the morning for you again. Here we go. So a lot of games going into the last 5 minutes. And then we're going to have to go through all the results and everything. It's going to be interesting. We'll be here for a while. They don't want naked people. Do you really, would you want to coach that bunch of players that stab the coach in the back? No, I wouldn't want. Whoever scores the Atletico against Sporting. Let's have a look at that one quickly. Atletico Sporting. Where is Sporting? Sporting. Atletico Bilbao. They could 2 points more. They got 15. No. Sporting. No, they got 2 points. They go ahead of Real Madrid. So they're about 5 minutes to go in all games. So it's going to be good, man. It's going to be very good. I can close the window again. I'm telling you now, at the moment, the English teams are looking good. If Newcastle could score any goal now, they go into the top 8. That would be phenomenal for them. We put that out there for you quickly. This is the way the top 12 look at the moment. So, yeah. But you look, Sporting, Newcastle and Paris Saint-Germain are all on a draw. Any one of those teams score now, and they're going to knock Real Madrid out. Any one of those 3 teams score, Real Madrid is going to be out of the top 8. They'll still be in the Champions League, but they'll have to play an extra round. So, let's see. Naples have got to do something here. They got De Bruyne on the field. They got everybody on the field. So, Liam Rosini, the coach of Chelsea, it'd be a good start for him. A lot of people didn't know. His first 4 games with Chelsea were in 4 different competitions. League Cup, FA Cup, League, Champions League. That's unbelievable. I think that's never happened in football, that your first 4 games for your new club is in 4 different competitions. Quite unbelievable. Damn, Pafos is killing Slavia Prague here. Oh, could have been the 5-1 here, but it's still 4-1. So we're just waiting for all the games to finish. The minute they're done, I'll copy them out. I'll put them on the screen. There's a goal in Bilbao. What does that mean? What does that mean for us? Who has scored in Bilbao? Is it Sporting? It is Sporting. Real Madrid are out of the top 8. Real Madrid are out of the top 8, ladies. That's going to change soon. Check this out. Sporting will pick up 2, go to 16, knock Real Madrid out to 9th. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The one Spanish team is hurting the other Spanish team. Ay, 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 ay. Paella, paella. Oh, beautiful goal by Sporting Lisbon. Kind of like that that pale blue shirt that they've got there. I like that. So, Real Madrid are not in the top 8 at the moment. Chelsea would drop. Yeah, look. Napoli's Champions League season is over. Even if they score a goal now, it's over. So Chelsea are in the top 8. The World Club champions are in the top 8. Can they stay? Can they win the Champions League as well? Garnacho, the actor that is Garnacho, falls over, but he gets the free kick. Naked Wayne is back, yeah. There you go. So Chelsea has won. That game is done. So now we're just waiting on the other fields to see what happens. Real Madrid are in 9th now. So what has City got? +6 goal. If Newcastle or Paris Saint-Germain score, City would be out. Crazy. Crazy. So Brugge did win 3-0 against Marseille. Good win for Brugge. Terrible performance from Olympique Marseille. Good stuff from Brugge and Mignolet. Got a minute to go there in the Pafos game. Let's have a look. I'll tell you. Maybe I can see which teams have finished. Now that I can leave. There you go. St. Galois, Bayern there. So we'll see what happens. I'll copy those in a second. We'll go through the tables. We'll do everything. Don't worry. Got plenty of time afterwards. Crazy Gazy. Fugazi, man. Fuba. Not good. Not good for Real Madrid. Not what they wanted in the season where they want to challenge Barcelona for the title to have to play an extra 2 games. Newcastle's going to have to play extra games. Paris Saint-Germain, well, they did it last year. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 English teams in the top 8. 1 Portuguese, 1 Spanish, and 1 German. No Italians. So that draw on Friday is going to be freaking interesting. Is that tomorrow already? That's going to be, no, tomorrow's Thursday. Friday, that's going to be an interesting draw. Bordeaux Glint doing themselves big favors here. Bordeaux Glint. They are in. Marseille are still in at the moment, even though they lost 3-0. Benfica's winning, but they're not going to be in. That is crazy. Pafos winning 4-1. It's crazy. Monaco and Juventus basically just said to each other, let's just draw this game. Then we're both in. Club Brugge is in. Dortmund. So Bordeaux Glint, after beating Manchester City last week, have now beaten Atletico Madrid. Now they got to hope and pray that no one scores from the bottom teams. Because let's have a what's Bordeglint's goal difference? -1. If PSV Eindhoven score, if Atletico Bilbao, it's crazy. Real Madrid got a red card. I don't know who that was for. Let's have a look quickly. Benfica needs a goal in the last 5 minutes. Let's have a look at what Real Madrid. Who got a red card for Real Madrid? I don't see that. The TV screen says a red card, but I don't see that. Well, we'll see that afterwards. So Benfica trying to do their best to stay in the Champions League here. What is the draw for? Yeah, he gives you 1 point to draw. It's crazy that Real Madrid is out at the moment. So, 1 goal from Benfica and they are into the next round. Not a good ball there from Benfica. Pafos scores a goal or Benfica score a goal, they can still pip Marseille. So it's crazy. Real Madrid score, they're back in the top. Then they would be back in the top 8. So we're just waiting. It's just waiting here. Still about half a minute to go here in the Real Madrid game. All English teams have finished. 5 of them are in the top 8. Newcastle in 12. So 12 in the top 12, half of the teams are English. It's quite crazy. So Real Madrid still trying to get a goal here. Good header from Benfica. How long is the ref going to keep on playing? Yeah, this is the last attack of the game, I believe. The ref is still playing on. I don't understand why the goalkeeper's lying down. You got to score a fucking goal, you idiot. What does Mbappe think he's doing, the idiot? Fuck it, that kid has got less brains than a fucking plant. Ah, the draw on Friday. So Rodriguez still gets a red card. Mbappe, no, the draw is to see who plays against who in the next round. That's what they draw out. Rodrigo gets sent off with the red card. Real Madrid losing their shit right now. So let's have a look. So Real Madrid falling apart lately. The problem with Real Madrid is player power. The players think they're more important than the coach. Mbappe thinks he's the greatest. I don't think he's the top 5 player in the world. Come on, Benfica, put a goal in there. I can tell you now, if Benfica scored, Jose Mourinho will go off his nut. Real Madrid with 2 red cards. Unbelievable, man. No discipline. So what can they do here? The goalkeeper's up. Everybody's up. The goalkeeper has now realized they have to score. What a goal. The goalkeeper, the fucking goalkeeper's headed the ball in. Unfucking believable. The goalkeeper, the fucking goalkeeper. And you know Jose is losing his shit now. The goalkeeper has put Benfica into the Champions League. Anatole Trubin, what a goal. The goalkeeper has headed it in. That changes everything. It's finished. It's over. Benfica have got into the top 24. What a way. What excitement. Jude Bellingham, fucking disgrace. Mbappe, disgrace. Vinicius, disgrace. Overpaid, total disgrace. And then they ask for a foul. Where's the foul? No one even challenges the goalkeeper. Oh my God. Jeez, if I wasn't... What a way to go. So let me take the table away. Let me go through all the results for you guys. Beautiful scenes, beautiful scenes. What the goalkeeper. Let's go through all the results. They should all be done. Then I'll tell you what the table looks like. Is there any game still going on? No. So let's start at the top. Real Madrid lose 4-2 to Benfica Lisbon. Ajax lose 2-1 to Olympiacos. Arsenal beat Calamati 3-2. Monaco and Juventus drew 0-0. Athletic Club Bilbao lost to Sporting Lisbon 3-2. Atletico Madrid lost to Bodo Glimt 2-1. Big result for Bodo. Barcelona beat Copenhagen 4-1 after being down 1-0. Leverkusen beat Villarreal 3-0. Inter beat Dortmund 2-0. Club Brugge beat Marseille 3-0. Tottenham Hotspur beat Eintracht Frankfurt 2-0. Liverpool thrashed Karabakh 6-0. Manchester City beat Galatasaray 2-0. Chelsea beat Naples 3-2. Pafos beat Slavia Prague 4-1. Saint-Germain and Newcastle drew 1-1. Bayern beat Eindhoven 2-1. And Union St. Galois beat Atalanta Bergamo 2-0. Is that right? 1-0. Sorry about that. I just want to have a look at that Real Madrid game quickly, one more time. Where have I got that? Asensio and Rodrigo both sent off in that game. Real Madrid have got themselves not under control. That is that. Then let's quickly, I'm going to put out the top of the table. Those are your teams that have made the top 8. Arsenal, Bayern, Liverpool, Tottenham, Barcelona, Chelsea, Sporting and Manchester City are all in the top 8. Then I'm going to tell you which other teams have made the playoffs that will be in the draw on Friday. So Real Madrid, Inter, Paris Saint-Germain, Newcastle, Juventus, Atletico Madrid, Atalanta, Leverkusen, Dortmund, Olympiacos, Club Brugge, Galatasaray, Monaco, Karabakh, Bodo Glimt and Benfica are all in the Champions League. The eliminated teams are Marseille, Pafos, Union St. Galois, PSV Eindhoven, Athletic Club Bilbao, Naples, Napoli, Copenhagen, Ajax, Eintracht Frankfurt, Slavia Prague, Villarreal and Karat Almaty. The biggest disappointment for me in the group stage here was Villarreal with 1 point, Frankfurt only 4 points, Ajax. You got to say Napoli was a disgrace. Athletic Club Bilbao and of course Marseille. Those are the big teams that didn't do shit. That is it, guys. That was our Champions League conference of all 18 games. I mean, unbelievable. Thanks for joining me. I hope you had a lot of fun. I had a great evening. I enjoyed it. I would have liked to have more people in, but that's fine. I enjoyed the games. I will be back tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock with the Daily Sports Update Show where we'll talk about all the results here. And then we'll talk about some cricket, some rugby, some tennis. Of course, tennis coming on tonight. We'll talk about all that tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock Central European time. Join me for that. Hey, guys, and don't forget Friday. It's going to be the draw, so that should be interesting. Guys, have a wonderful evening. Thanks for joining me. And hey, Naked Way, nice to have you back, man. See you later, baby. See you later there, Paddy.